everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I want to do a kind of different video. I'm not even really sure what to call it. Now before I start, I just want to say I am no beauty expert or anything like that. I do love makeup and cosmetics and skincare, and I have just completed, excuse me the hair there, a year of doing VCTC Introduction to Makeup Artistry at college. Just waiting on my certificate. But I just wanted to share some stuff with you. So really, I want to share some makeup manuals. You'll probably have seen them about the place, but there are some pretty good ones out there. So the first one that I have is this one here by Bobbi Brown. Now, I was kindly gifted this for Christmas many years ago, or a couple of years ago, by my late father. So Bobbi Brown, you'll have heard of the makeup brand. I believe she no longer is a part of the team. I'm sure Hannah Martin, who was a makeup artist at Bobbi Brown, who's now gone freelance, I'm sure she said that she's, obviously her name's still to the company, but I don't think she takes as much to do with it. I think she's brought out a sister brand. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, she has many books, and this is one of the books that I asked one Christmas for, and my father got me it. And it is For Everyone from Beginner to Pro, Bobbi Brown Makeup Manual. So I'm not going to read from these books, like, don't worry, it's not story time with Julie, but I might just show you little snippets and stuff. So this book says it costs £25. I know my father did not pay that for it. I can't say for sure, but I can link it for you, like on Amazon and things. So obviously with this one, this is based on Bobbi Brown, so it gives you the content, and you've got all your basics in it. You know, it's got makeup artistry, your equipment, skin, face, lips, eyes, 10-step guide to the perfect makeup, special makeup applications. Then you've got the artistry, essential equipment for professional, advanced makeup, memorable makeup, and you know, it just goes through all your bits and bobs that you need to know. I think these kind of books, if you are somebody out there, obviously these days every man and his wife basically is a makeup artist, whether they go and do that at a college and get an actual qualification or they are self-taught. So you can go on Instagram, you can go on YouTube, and you can watch the videos. So a lot of people probably don't like these manuals, but if you're anything like myself, I actually like to read and physically see. It's just the way I am. So just showing you wee bits of this book first, and then I'll move on to the other ones. This is Bobbi Brown herself, if you don't know who she is or what she looks like. She has been a makeup artist for many a year, but the sort of things that are in this book, obviously it gives you a background of her in particular, but if you're not so fussed about knowing about Bobbi Brown, you just want the makeup bits, then you know, it's great because it breaks everything down for you. So like for example with this, it's got makeup kits. So you've got your home makeup kit, everyday bag, evening bag, in your desk drawer, in your gym bag, and for travel. And then it's got different hints and tips, like so collect deluxe samples from makeup counters, they're perfect for travel, which is totally true. And I just love that it gives you that sort of rundown for all the different things. So that's that on there. And then obviously it's got your different tools and stuff. Then it goes on to different face shapes. With this one, the Bobbi Brown one, this is the part that I like as well, because it tells you exactly how long you should have your products for. So it says you also need to get rid of any makeup that's past its expiration date. So for example, it's got your liquid and cream foundations. After 2 years, you should get rid of it. Same with concealer, powder. Mascara every 6 months. Then lipsticks, you've got 12 to 18 months. Same for your lip and eye pencils, that's 12 to 18 months. And then for eyeshadow, powder blush, cream blush and moisturiser, sunscreen and face creams, it's about 2 years. And then for your eye cream, 6 months. Now obviously I know some people, if their products are fine, that they're going to keep them for longer. But I like that it's got that in there. And I also like when it goes onto the skin, oh, I've just got lip gloss on it. You know, it goes into nutrition for your lifestyle. It tells you all the different vitamin E's and stuff like that, if that is something else that you're potentially interested in. It goes on about the effects of exercise and sleep, smoking, alcohol, stress, all those types of things. So I also know that a lot of people potentially wouldn't be interested in that side of it. But, you know, a basis for good makeup is good skincare. So, yeah, that's one of the books that I have. I obviously have a bookmark in there. So, again, it's got, you know, developing and stocking the professional makeup kits. Then you've got a wee essential kit there as well. So it says these are the basic supplies that you should always have with you in a basic kit. Skincare, foundation palette, lip and cheek palette, eyeshadows, full brush kit, lip liners, lip glosses, bronzer, gel eyeliner, mascara and eyelash curler. So, you know, that's really handy to know. Or you could use it as just a little checklist. Obviously, every single makeup artist is different. All styles are different, all kits are different, the whole shebang. And then, as I say, it tells you how to do evening looks, day looks, step-by-step guide. So that's the Bobbi Brown one. There is a few other Bobbi Brown ones as well, but this is the one that I have. Okay, so another makeup artist that I really like and I love watching. She does have a YouTube channel. It's Lisa Potter Dixon, and she was the top makeup artist for Benefit. She is now freelance, and every week she does a weekly unboxing of the PR that she gets, because it's not to show off, but loads of people, just like myself, like to be nosy and see what she gets. And she has 2 books. So again, for Christmas and birthdays, stuff like that, when my dad was still alive, I'd be like, oh, can I get that book? And he'd be like, is it really going to be that much different to the other one? Now, fair enough, he had a point. In these books, there is going to be a lot of the same similar things. But I also like the fact that this makeup artist does it different to that one. And there's always different things. So I have 2 of her books here. We've got Easy on the Eyes, eye makeup looks in 5, 15 and 30 minutes. Quick and simple. And then I've got the makeup manual, this one here. And this is your beauty guide for brows, eyes, skin, lips and more. And it says author of the bestseller Easy on the Eyes. So it's this book first. So again, this is Lisa here, if you're not familiar with her. And again, if we just go into the book, the contents of this one is it's got Meet the Artist, so it tells you a bit about Lisa, introductions, then you've got your Prep, Prime and Perfect, Smoky Eyes, liner looks, Now to Wow, and then just other little bits and bobs. So as I say again, it gives you a background on Lisa and how she got into makeup and stuff. And then it goes on to all the different styles of makeup. But what I like about this book compared to the Bobbi Brown one, for example, is that she is going on to talk about like famous liner looks. You know, like ancient Egypt, they started wearing dark eyeliner around 10,000 BC or whatever it is, 1920s, you know, that sort of jazz. Then we've got your Prep, Prime and Perfect. And again, in this one, you've got all the different steps. So if you're the kind of person that you just want to follow along, you've got that. So that's for prepping your face. And like she's got here, when I was 14, my nan told me that sleeping in your makeup added 8 days to the age of your skin. Don't know if that is true, but you know. And then we've got applying primer and all that jazz. And as you can see, I have highlighted these parts when I was doing my course, because I felt, again, I know even my partner was like, but you can go on to YouTube and learn all these things and all the rest of it. I'm not saying that you're not a makeup artist if you haven't gone to college and got the qualification. But I was speaking to a makeup artist called Shona Scott, and she was telling me that she's been in the industry for what, 17 years, and she was saying really it is a good idea though to have some sort of certificate to show that you have gone and done that, even though these days a lot of people are self-taught, and a lot of people that are self-taught are fantastic. I'm not saying that they're not. So the course I did personally, I don't think was very good at all. And I didn't learn what I wanted to learn. And I don't feel confident as a makeup artist. But I do have that qualification, so I can say I am a makeup artist. Do you know what I mean? So I still like these books because I can refer to them. And as I say, with this one, with the primers, you know, it shows you your different textures, what different ones do, how to apply them, where to put it, where not to put it. So I love all of the little steps there. And then I love this. This is what I was looking at the other night, because one of my subscribers as well asked me what kind of eye colours, eyeshadow colours would suit green eyes. And I knew that purple tones and bronzes were good for green eyes, but then I thought I'm going to go and look at one of my manuals, because I don't want to just tell her something that isn't necessary. I mean, you don't have to stick to the rules. If you want to wear a colour, wear it. But because she asked me, I was like, well, I want to get it right. So it's just the same as well with blushers. You know, certain skin types and stuff suit certain colours. So there's that as well. Then again, you've got your makeup essentials here. And you don't have to follow it. Brows. Don't get me started on brows. As you all know, if you're not new to my channel, I hardly ever do a thing to my brows, because I just don't know what to do with the damn things. So again, this is great because she gives you the step-by-step guide of how to do it. So it's brilliant. But brows and me are just like whatever. But again, it's got the different treatments, microblading, all these different things and stuff like that. So this is a really handy book. And going back to the question of what colours suit people with green eyes, as I say, it has this here as well. I know you can, again, you can go online and look these up if you're not wanting to have these types of books, but I just thought someone might be interested in this. So basically, if you've got brown eyes like myself, we are classed as the lucky ones because we can wear any colour on our eyes. And it even says that here, brown eyes, all colours suit brown eyes, lucky you. So for green eyes, as I said, purples, emeralds, navy blue, bronze and greys are the kind of colours. I knew purple was because I think myself anyway that purples and greens go together. So in answer to my subscriber Laura's question, purpley tones, greens, emeralds, your bronzes, a little bit of navy blue, a little bit of a slate grey, those types of tones are going to suit you perfectly. But again, wear what you want to wear. But I know that she was asking that. And just for anyone else who doesn't really know or is interested, for blue eyes, they're putting browns, navy blue, bronze and grey. And for hazel eyes, browns, bronze, purple and grey. And for grey or charcoal eyes, purples, bronze and grey. So yeah. And then again, it's got all your different eye shapes. You know, your hooded eyes, almond eyes, round eyes, downturned eyes, Asian eyes, the whole shebang. So I love that about it as well. And again, another thing that's in here that I really liked as well, and I found interesting, if I can find it. Where is it? We must be coming up to it surely. Like, this shows you how to do a smoky eye step by step. So I don't have to sit through a video and pause and stop and whatever. I can just go from there to do it. And then the same with winged liner, which you know is my nemesis. But again, in this one, it tells you like what kind of highlight colours to go for, or that would suit you. If I could find the goodness sakes. Wait, is that? Oh, I can't find it. Is that it? No. Let's have a look quickly, because this video is marching on in time, and I'm sure you are just like Julie. You know, it gives you different hints and tips on blending. And again, Lisa blends differently to how... I can't find what I'm looking for. It might be in this other book. You know, it gives you hints and tips for where to put certain makeup and where not to for stiff sitting. So that's that one. And then, as I say, this other one of Lisa Potter Dixon, which is the makeup manual. Again, you know, beautiful illustrations and lovely photos. And in this one again, you've got our introduction, because obviously some people aren't going to know or pick that book. So it's got skin secrets about the base, beautiful brows, go with the glow, the eyes have it, luscious lips, looks to dazzle, all you need in detail, and then different resources. So again, this is the lovely Lisa. And then it tells you a little bit about her, how she got into the industry, and then again, your different skin types. So, for example, myself, I'm dry skin. So you have a skin type. A lot of people get confused with their skin types. I've been guilty of it myself. So again, it's like you have almost invisible pores. Your complexion is dull and rough. You sometimes or always get red patches. Your skin isn't very elastic. You have visible lines. You know, so I like that it breaks that down for you. I think it is in this one. This book tells you how to make some homemade face masks. So again, great little tip to have in there. Right, let me through. And then she puts in just some of her favourite kinds of products. Then it will tell you the different primers, which ones work better with sponges or brushes, what kind of formula to go for. Then it's got your different colour correctors for what they do. You know, green is for, yellow is for redness and rosiness. Purple is for your sallowness and yellowness. And then you've got your salmon pinks for your dark circles, your greens and all that jazz there. So if you're not clued up on that and you wanted to know a bit more, it tells you how to work with rosacea and pigmentation, covering your dark circles, all the different things there. So let's just pop on over to getting the glow. Yes, this is it here. This is what I liked about it. Blushes and bronzers, and it tells you in depth as well. So there are different types of blushers. As you know, you've got your powder blushers. Oh my, I'm just going into my drawer so I can kind of show you. So you know, you've got your powder blushers, and then you have got your cream formula blushers. I don't have any of the stains, and I don't think I've got any gel ones. that I can show you, but you know, you get the gist. So as it says with the blushers, if you're using a powder, it's going to build up and blend nicely, and it works well with all foundation types. Then you've got your creams, which is going to give you that more sheen and healthier looking glow, but it's not going to be the best for really oily skin because it's going to slip off. And that is advised to be best used with a liquid or a cream based foundation. Then you've got your stains and your gels, so they're more long wearing and give you a more natural glow, but they're going to be a bit more difficult to blend. Now this is the thing that fascinates me, and I don't hear enough makeup artists, and I never got taught this at college, is the different shades that suit. Again, there's no rules, so wear whatever you like, but like in here it's got fair and East Asian skin, so it's got baby pink, peach and shimmer, sheer plum, sorry. And then for medium skin tones, soft berries, apricot and mauve. And then for your olive skin tones, it's got rosy tones, orangey, peachy tones or bronze. And then for black and West Asian skin, you've got your raisin, brick and bright tangerine shades. Now, I always go for a peachy. That's my favourite. And again, it fits in with the kind of skin tone I have, but it's nice to be able to look there and be like, oh, I know what to look out for. Then it shows you where to place it for your face shape, different brushes, applying your highlighter. Again, with highlighters in this book, it tells you for your different skin tones. So to save you going out and buying highlighters that you might think looks pretty, but then you're like, oh, it doesn't work for me, you can refer to this if you wanted to. So for fair skins, it says pearls and pinks. Medium to olive skin tones, your champagnes and your rose golds. And then for black skin, your golds and your bronze. Obviously, the darker your skin tone, you know, you can get away with a deeper colour and it's going to pop more. So I just love that. I'm not going to go any more into this book, but that's that one. Okay, last one is by the two sisters, Sam and Nick Chapman, who are Pixie Woo. I'm sure you've heard of them. They are who got me into doing my YouTube channel and things. They brought out this book called Face. And again, it is fantastic. So again, it's going to have similar content. These are Sam and Nick, if you do not recognise them. They don't do YouTube anymore. In fact, someone said the other day, when they were talking about Real Technique brushes, because they were the ladies that made the Real Techniques brushes, that they've retired. I know they've stopped doing social media as much and doing online work. But again, this book, you know, it tells a bit about Sam, and then it tells a bit about Nick. And then again, it's got the different tools, you know, your Real Techniques brushes. Let me get some to show you. I'm sure you'll have seen them before, but these are like some of the Real Technique brushes here. Another one there, your Real Technique brushes. So, you know, they were successful with that. And again, it's got your different tools. I bought this more so because obviously they were the reason that I started getting into YouTube, especially when I first got diagnosed with my anxiety disorder. And then in this one, I haven't looked at this in such a long time, it even has like a little list there, you know, that you can tick. See that? Can you see the wee boxes? So, oops, you know, it says it can be difficult to identify your skin type without in-depth questions in order to make informed choices. We have certain questions we always ask our clients, and you should consider them in choosing products. Use this tick box exercise, add up the ticks to determine your skin type. So, redness and sensitivity, dry or flaky, flat and lacking radiance, blah, 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 you know, and you can tick what ones and then see which one you've got more of. So I love that about this book as well. Let's see what other little things I can show you before we finish up. As I say, and a lot of these books are going to have the same similar kind of things. Like, look at this stunning makeup. I mean, it tells you, it's, you know, a little bit about their history. I think you've heard enough. You're probably bored by now. But I don't know, I wanted to come on and just do a different type of video. So if you did enjoy this, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and click the bell to be notified of when I next upload. As I say, there is loads of these kinds of manuals and books around the place. Even if you're not necessarily into makeup or want to do makeup, it can be interesting to read about it. And I actually, as I said and have said before, feel that that year's course that I did, it wasn't a waste of my time, because relocating to a different area to be with my partner, it got me out of the house and it made me meet people. It took me out of my comfort zone, and I did learn some makeup skills. But if I'm brutally honest with you, I didn't learn what I wanted to learn. I could learn more from this book, going on a YouTube video, than I did from that course. But I'm not saying all courses are like that. This particular one just was not the best. Now, I know they would probably go, it's because of COVID. I don't believe it was because of COVID at all, because we just weren't getting enough and we were rushed through that course. So rushed through it. I never got a chance to do makeup on anybody else, only myself. So I wouldn't have a clue how to do makeup on a darker skinned man or lady. I wouldn't have a clue how to, if someone came to me and was like, can you do full beat makeup on me or soft glam makeup, I would panic. Yes, I can go and look it up and what have you, but it's just like, oh my God, because I've never done it. And being a very anxious person anyway, whose anxiety seems to be getting worse as I get older, I do not feel confident in it at all. So a lot of these things I never got to do. Colour theory. We never did colour theory. You know what I mean? Just so much stuff. So again, I just wanted to share those with you. So I hope you found, or somebody found it interesting. Anyway, I'm away. Bye.